Hi guys, it's Nika with another speed build, and this is actually the very last build that I did in 2022, but the voiceover is already 2023. I think I called it Beige Family House or something like that. There's definitely beige in the title. Yeah, and I pretty much only built it to check out some of my new content that I bought. I don't know if the sale is still going when you're seeing this, but there was a Christmas sale on the Sims packs, so I treated myself and I got Dream Home Decorator, and I also bought 2 kits, even though kits weren't on sale. I wonder if they will ever go on sale, but yeah, I got Dream Home Decorator and the Blooming Plant kit and the Everyday Clutter kit. I'm surprised I actually bought kits at all, because for a long time I don't like the idea of kits. I miss stuff packs and I would much rather get new stuff packs. But yeah, for a long time I didn't want to buy kits because I was like, I don't want to support this idea. I'm making my wallet speak and my wallet says bring back stuff packs basically. But in the end I realized if I only buy the kits that interest me, I'm very much still letting my wallet talk, because I'm not blindly buying all the kits to complete my collection. I only bought the ones that I find interesting. So yeah, I think I like kits a little bit more now. I still wish we were getting stuff packs, but some kits are nice. Even though kits as an idea, in my opinion, are a little bit of a cash grab, not gonna lie. But yeah, I really like the build ones. I'm not really interested in the create a sim ones, because for new clothes I can just get CC. I know I can get CC for build and buy objects too, but I prefer to use as little build mode CC as possible. I don't know, I feel like that's a common thing in the community. And then yeah, of course we have that one gameplay kit, which I think gameplay kits are dead honestly, because the first one was yeah, we all know what was it, Bust the Dust fiasco. Yeah, that was not a great start. Anyway, so yeah, I got 3 new packs, well, 1 pack and 2 kits. And Dream Home Decorator was one of the packs that I also didn't want to buy for the longest time, because to me it felt like it was just a bigger stuff pack. Because what gameplay does it really offer? I haven't played much with it yet, but what gameplay does it really offer? Yeah, you can be an interior designer, but when your sim does the interior job, it's not your sim doing it. It's not like gameplay. It's you go into build mode and you're the one doing it. So it's basically just building with a bonus, building with like a few extra steps. I don't know. It wasn't really something that interested me, and if I remember correctly, there were some problems, some glitches, which honestly, yeah, that's just the Sims 4 for you. But when I saw it, I was like, no, I don't really want that. And so for the longest time, I didn't care about this pack. It went on sale many times and I didn't care, I didn't want it. But then I kind of started realizing, wait, the build objects are actually worth it. They are so cute and the color schemes are kind of pretty and very usable, because some packs have absolutely terrible color schemes. I mean, not terrible, but you can't really use it too much, because, you know, the colors, the swatches that we have are just meh. So finally, when this Christmas we got the sale, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna buy it and maybe I will like it. And yes, I love it very, very much. I love the furniture a lot. You will see in this video that I tried to use it in every single room. Everywhere, basically, most of the stuff is just Dream Home Decorator. I really love the new sectional sofas. Well, new, that pack is out for almost 2 years now or something. But for me, it's new content, right? I like how you can have the stove in the kitchen. You can have it just on the counter. You don't have to have a whole oven with it. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's awesome. And yeah, as I said, the color schemes for these objects, it is so very nice. And yeah, maybe in my opinion, maybe it doesn't have enough gameplay for a game pack, but as a bigger stuff pack, yeah, it's definitely, if you like building, it's definitely worth buying. And then as for the kits that I bought, I don't have much to say about them. They are just very cute. I love them. The blooming room plants. Wait, what? The Bloomin' Rooms kit? Yeah, Bloomin' Rooms kit. You have already noticed this. If this is not the first speed build from me that you are watching, you have already noticed that I am the kind of simmer that puts plants absolutely everywhere. If I have a empty spot, I will look at it and I will go, we need more plants. Even if the sim that I'm building for isn't officially like a plant maniac or something, everyone's houses are full of plants. And so this kit was kind of a must-have for me. I already contemplated buying it even when I was still in my kits are awful and I'm never gonna buy them phase. And then I actually downloaded something. It was like Blooming Rooms kit separated or something like that, and basically the creator of that CC, they made it so that, well, they cut it into smaller pieces. So if you had like an object with multiple plants, they would make, for example, there would be 3 plants in like one object, and they would make it 3 separate objects. So I was already kind of familiar with this, with the objects. I really missed this CC when I started building without CC again, but now I have the official kit, so somehow I can use it again. But I still kind of miss the CC because it's kind of also a must-have. It's like it expands the kit nicely, and yeah, the selection of plants in this kit is also very nice. I really like it. Some plants are very small, which is good. I feel like a lot of plants in The Sims 4 are too big. Obviously you can size it down, but it's nice that we also now have a few plants that are actually originally small, I guess. And yeah, for the everyday clutter kit, I love me some good clutter. Honestly, yeah, I kind of already, I told someone on Twitter this. I am glad that we got some like actual everyday clutter, actual objects that feel very real. You know, like the keys and the phone. Obviously Sims have phones on them at all times, but it's nice that you can like put it on the table and you can pretend that your sim put it there, you know. It's a little thing, but it makes me very happy. And also, yeah, I love clutter. I'm trying not to clutter my rooms too much, because there's a fine line between making it like aesthetically very cute and making it just a huge mess. And believe me, I know what it means when a room is a huge mess. I don't really like cleaning my room, and yeah, I've had this room for maybe like 12 years, maybe more, 14 or something. And there are some places, honestly, and this is disgusting, and I know that, but there are some places where I didn't really clean ever. I pretty much just, when I needed to get rid of something, but I didn't want to throw it out, I just put it in this like box or something, and it was there for forever basically. But in November I actually went and I cleaned every part of my room. Well, almost every. I still need to get to my closet and maybe get rid of some old clothes, but yeah, I cleaned everything, and now my room is nowhere near as messy as it used to be, and I'm very happy, and everything is so cool and neat and tidy, and yeah, I love that very much. And it was also kind of funny to go through all my old stuff and see my old drawings and some of my old stories, and even some old notebooks from school, from when I was in like elementary school or middle school. I also found a lot of old magazines. When I was 12, I was buying this one magazine that was like about, you know, stars and, you know, gossip about stars and stuff like that. And so it was very interesting to find these magazines and then read all this juicy see gossip, all this tea on celebrities in like 2011, 2012. I actually threw out most of these magazines because I don't really need it anymore. But I was able to save some posters from these magazines. I got some old Taylor Swift posters, and I'm so happy. I mean, I didn't put the posters anywhere, they are in another box, but it felt so like, I don't know, I was very happy about finding them. Really, going through all these boxes and all this old stuff, it made me feel very nostalgic, and it kind of made me miss like the old days. Yeah. Anyway, back to the build, I guess. So this house is for 6 Sims, I think. Wait, there is 1 bedroom downstairs for the grandma, and then there's 1 bedroom upstairs for the parents, and 2 bedrooms for the kids. 1 for a teenager and 1 for two children, 2 twin boys. I imagined the older teenager I imagined to be a boy too. And yeah, so this is a family home for 6 Sims, and I really had a lot of fun building it. I kind of built it a little differently than I usually do. Usually I just build the shell and try to think of the floor plan later, but with this build I thought of the floor plan first. I placed the separate rooms and then I tried to adjust them to make the shell look nicer. And at first I have one attempt that you didn't see. I deleted the footage. At first I tried something and it was terrible. I didn't like it at all, so I deleted that, started over, and attempt number 2, the one that you can see, I very much am happy about it. It's kind of different from, well, not on the outside, but inside. When you look at where I placed the stairs, I never built my Sims houses like that. They never really have these like hallways, or very rarely, and the placement of the stairs is definitely very different from how I usually place them. And yeah, there's a living room. I used platforms. I'm starting to figure them out. Maybe they are not as frustrating as I first thought. You just need to learn how to use them. Yeah, there's a living room, a little kitchen and dining room. It's kind of in one room. Then downstairs there's also, as I said, grandma's bedroom. I imagine that the grandma moved in with her daughter or someone when her husband died. She moved there from like the countryside, so her room kind of does have this like villagey cottagecore vibes somehow, I don't know. And she's kind of like the typical grandma, like she knits, she's doing, what's it called, cross stitching. Is it cross stitch? I think so. Yeah, she's cooking a lot. She wants to make sure all her grandchildren are well fed, and yeah, all that. And then there's a little, I called it the music room. I imagine this family is very into like music. The parents, I don't know, I imagine the parents to be 2 mothers, and I imagine the mothers lead their sons to be into music, to play instruments, to sing and all that. So they have a musical room. Actually, I imagine one of the moms, not only she's into music, but she's also an interior designer, because you know, this house is full of dream home decorator. Did I really say dream home decorator? Oh my god. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, because this house is full of dream home decorator objects. Of course, one of the Sims would be an interior designer, right? So yeah, that's kind of it. And then, yeah, upstairs is just bedrooms and bathrooms, or a single bathroom. I don't remember now. I'm sorry. I never remember these things when I'm talking about them. And yeah, of course, then there's the backyard. It's a small backyard, and I think it's very cute. I am really proud of this one. I rarely know what to do about the exterior, about the plants, and you know, all that. So this one I think turned out very nice. There's a lot of flowers everywhere. There's a little garden for grandma to garden, because you know, she lived all her life in countryside, so she had to bring that to her, you know, children's house as well. And yeah, I think that's kind of all about the build. I tried to playtest a lot of things. I'm not sure if I playtested everything, but I think almost all the things that I noticed that could be problematic for the game, I playtested them and it should be working. Or if they are not working, for example, if a bookshelf isn't working, it's just that one particular bookshelf and another one will surely work. And now I'm not sure if I put multiple bookshelves in this house, but you get what I mean. This house should be mostly functional, and if it's not, it should be very easy to fix, because yeah, I'm not that much of like a builder who builds for aesthetics. I mean, I say that as if it was a bad thing. It's definitely not a bad thing, but I think I'm mostly like a gameplay kind of simmer. So even when I'm building, I'm trying to make sure most of the build is actually functional. I'm trying to think about what else I could say about this build or in this video. I was thinking, because even from this voiceover, you can probably tell that I have kind of a good idea of who lives in this house. I was kind of thinking about creating this family and about maybe actually doing this whole, like, I don't know, I want to call it a package deal where I build a house or an apartment or something, and then in another video I create the Sims who live in that house. I don't know if I'll do it every single time with every build, but I think I could do it from time to time. So maybe I will actually create a family that lives in this house. I don't know. Let me know if that would be something you would like. I actually, at first when I was building it, when I decided that it's like a very musical family and they have 3 boys, I thought that maybe it could be a family of one of the Sims that I created back in July for the Tina Day challenge. You definitely have seen it if you're online a lot in the Sims community. Basically, it was this challenge that a lot of people in the community did leading up to the release of High School Years, because we were all so excited for this pack, and then EA kinda let us down again. I'm really sad about the high school pack, because when I saw the trailer I was like, whoa, I have not been this excited for a pack in years probably. And then it turned out to be this huge mess and I still have not bought it. I really wanna get the pack for the build objects and the creator sim stuff, but as far as gameplay goes, from what I've seen, I'm not really interested in that. But I'm definitely, later on, I'm definitely gonna get this pack. I'm hoping that next time we get a sale on packs, next time it could go on sale as well. I mean, it went on sale this time, but it was only like 25%, and I don't think that's worth it. I will probably buy it if it was like 50% or something like that. So yeah, that's like the only pack that I'm missing. This one and my wedding stories, and I'm conflicted about my wedding stories because I don't care about the gameplay. I feel like this pack is a huge mess, but Tartosa and maybe the objects again and create the same. I really want this, but I really don't want the gameplay, because from what I've seen, the weddings are a huge mess. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about this pack. Maybe let me know in the comments. Are weddings still as broken as they were when the pack first dropped? Or, well, I know they changed some things, they fixed some things, but are the weddings still broken, or are they okay? Or are there mods that heavily improve the wedding experience? Maybe let me know in the comments or anywhere. Probably when another sale comes, I will ask this again on Twitter, because I don't remember anything. So yeah, High School Years, my wedding story, those are, I think, the only 2 packs that I'm missing. And then obviously most of the kids, and I've already kind of said that I don't really care about the, what's it called? The create the same kits. I don't care about Bust the Dust, and I'm probably gonna get the rest of the build mode kits. I don't know why I keep forgetting the word kit. Next on the list of kits that I wanna get are definitely the Pastel Pop kit and the Decor to the Max, I think it's called. Yeah, I really want these two. And then maybe the Industrial Love, or what's it called? Maybe, I don't know. And then the other ones, I'm not sure if I would use them that much. Maybe I'm missing something. There's the Courtyard Oasis, and the first one, the Cottage Kitchen or something like that, and I'm probably missing a few more. I can't remember them right now, but probably they aren't them. Oh yeah, Little Campers, right? Little Campers. Yeah, that one's cute. I'm probably gonna get it too at some point much later. So yeah, I went from absolutely disliking kids and refusing to give them a chance to actually coming to a conclusion that the build kits are worth it for me personally. What's your opinion on kits? I know I've probably asked too many questions in this video, and honestly it would be a miracle if anyone was still listening at this point, not gonna lie. But yeah, what's your opinion on kits? I know they are a very controversial topic. I know they are good for like console players who can't get any CC. Similarly, they are good for PC players who don't want to play with CC, or for players who can't afford bigger packs, so at least they get like these like smaller sized kits. But I don't know, bring back staff packs, please. Listen, I have lost all hope. I'm fairly sure staff packs are not coming back, but I would very much like to see it happen. I would very much like to be surprised and see a new kit, not a new kit, and see a new staff pack being promoted on The Sims official page. One can dream, right? Well, I'm not even dreaming at this point. It would really surprise me if we got a new staff pack, but really, at this point, I'm just rambling and I'm just not really sure what to talk about anymore, so I'm gonna end this voiceover here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment if you have anything nice to say. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other social media. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone. Bye guys. And no, I don't know why I say bye everyone, bye guys, but I think that's my thing now. Okay, bye everyone.